Torkoal is an unassuming Pokemon. As a new player to Pokemon Champions, you probably did not expect to be beaten by a small turtle in VGC or double battles. Many veterans can tell you this Pokemon has an impressive competitive history. Information I'm going to discuss is relevant as of recording May 2026. The key feature of this Pokemon is Drought. It's one of the only 3 Pokemon in Pokemon Champions that have it. This lets it set harsh sunlight as it enters. So Torkoal is a pure fire type. It may sound bland or boring, but that is a strength. It means he resists bug, steel, fire, grass, ice, and fairy, while only being weak to water, ground, and rock. Under harsh sunlight, water-type attacks deal 50% less damage, so realistically it's only weak to rock and ground for 5 turns. He has superb physical bulk. Without any investments or nature, it reaches 160 defense. You might also think its base speed of 20 is a liability, but it's actually positive. This makes Torkoal one of the faster Pokemons in Trick Room. Pokemon Champions has removed negative speed nature, or negative speed trait, so you won't see a 22. It's about 39 in Pokemon Champions. This is important as speed is one of the determining factors in setting the weather. The faster Pokemon gets its effect off, then it gets overwritten by the slower Pokemon. So, if you open up with a Torkoal and the opponent starts with a Pelipper, the Pelipper's drizzle sets the rain, then Torkoal will be the last one to bring in its Drought, making it the winner of the weather war. Torkoal has a weak special defense. It's base 70, which people are currently patching up just by putting points in it. It's because Assault Vest isn't available yet. Without a special defense boosting nature, you're looking at 122 when fully maxed out. Some just give up by giving Torkoal a Focus Sash or a Citrus Berry and calling it a day. The ones that do special defense bulking usually would have a Charcoal to make up for loss of special attack, because it needs all the special attack it can get, seeing as it's base 85. Now, with the quiet nature, that's the one that boosts special attack and decreases speed. We're looking at 150 if we max out special attack. It's not much, but it makes up for it by using the harsh sunlight. It increases the damage of fire moves by 50%. Moving to movesets, it does Heat Wave or Eruption, sometimes both, making use of its fire typing for stab. That's 25% and an additional 50% from the harsh sunlight, as mentioned earlier. That's 150 special attack will go the distance. That same weather effect makes Solar Beam a viable coverage move. Allowing Torkoal under Trick Room to snipe its weaknesses before it can harm them, as grass hits ground, rock, and water types for super effective. It will always need Protect to preserve its health for Eruption, buying that one turn for its partner to do Trick Room. Other coverage moves that Torkoal gets in its move pool are Earthquake to handle other fire types and electric types, Sludge Bomb for fairies and specifically Mega Scovillain. The fire plant or fire grass typing, makes fire deal neutral damage to Mega Scovillain. There's a Body Press, which uses Torkoal's defense instead of special attack to determine the damage. This lets you dig into steel types that are not weak to fire, like Empoleon, or dark type that resist fire, like Incineroar. Torkoal has a decent spread of utility moves as well. We have a Helping Hand, which is a great option when used outside of Trick Room, as long as you have a faster partner, of course. Yawn, forcing opponents to swap or fall asleep. Really tough choice. Will-o'-the-Wisp, to burn physical attackers. And lastly, Clear Smog, to disrupt setup moves like Swords Dance or Curse. Note that this doesn't work on steel types, so avoid the rookie mistake of attacking a Scissor with this. Torkoal's weakness is to get rid of the harsh sunlight. Naturally, other weather setters will give him trouble. Now, it has the advantage of being slower, but other players also know that, so they switch in instead of opening with a weather setter. Cutting the attack by 50% feels more like an attack, so it's not a wasted turn switching in. Some people resort to just manually attacking with Rain Dance with a Prankster Pokemon. Rain setters are especially egregious to Torkoal. Not only it removes the harsh sunlight's 50% increased damage to fire type moves, the rain decreases fire type moves by 50% as well. Water types also resist fire types. This makes Torkoal's damage output only 1/8 of its potency. So then there are sand setters that normally the sand itself isn't the threat, it's the sand setting Pokemon, since they can threaten Torkoal with its weakness, because usually they are a flavor of ground or rock. The premier one is Tyranitar and or Mega Tyranitar. The last is Snow. Snow doesn't affect fire type moves, but the defense and special defense of ice types are increased by 50%, so it's fine. Torkoal can't hurt them for effective damage, but ice types can't hit Torkoal back as hard as Snow. Does not have any offensive effects. There's also a talking point that priority moves that deal damage can ruin Eruption, as the damage output of Eruption is based on the percentage of the user's health. It's risky, but 150 base damage, that's a whole 40 points higher than Fire Blast, that hits both opponent's Pokemon, is hard to pass up. But not all people like to gamble, and some do the more stable Heat Wave instead. Some do both, and switch to Heat Wave when Torkoal's health is not optimal anymore. It's one less move slot, though, dedicated to attacks that can be ruined by Wide Guard. So it's a trade-off between being weak to priority moves, lesser damage output, or being weak to Wide Guard. And yeah, that's all I have to talk about in regards to Torkoal. I hope you know now why so many people use it. Perhaps you might consider using one yourself.